Hello, everybody. Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson, I want to teach you how to play the song Remind Me Who I Am by Jason Gray. This song was recommended to me by Patron Ezra. Thank you, Ezra, for your song suggestion. Now, what I'm going to do first is play all the way through the song, and then at the end, I will break it down and explain it to you in more detail. So make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and play through the song. When I lose my way and I forget my name, remind me who I am. In the mirror all I see is who I don't want to be. Remind me who I am. In the loneliest place, when I can't remember what grace is. Tell me once again who I am to you, who I am to you. Tell me lest I forget who I am to you, and I belong to you. To you. When my heart is like a stone and I'm running far from home, remind me who I am. When I can't receive your love, afraid I'll never be enough, remind me who I am. If I'm your beloved, would you help me believe it? Tell me once again who I am to you, who I am to you. Tell me lest I forget who I am to you, that I belong to you. To you. I'm the one you love. I'm the one you love. That will be enough. I'm the one you love. Tell me once again who I am to you, who I am to you. Tell me lest I forget who I am to you, that I belong to you. To you. All right, now before I break the song down, if you would like to check out the chord chart for this song, you can click right up there to head over to my Patreon page. Now for this song, I'm going to be playing in the key of C, and so I'm going to be using the C chord. I'm also going to be using the A minor 7 chord, as well as the F over C. This is a great F alternative in the C chord family. Now with these three chords, C, A minor, and F over C. For all three of those, we don't want to play the low E string. So you want to make sure you start your strumming on the A string and play from the A string down. The other chord that we have is going to be the G chord. And this one we want to strum all 6 strings. And we're going to play my G with my second, third, and fourth finger like this. Now there's another way to play a G. You could play that same shape, but with your first, second, and third finger, or your first, second, third, and fourth like this. Even if you already know this G, I would highly recommend you learn this one for the C chord family because it will make your transitions a lot easier, and that is key. That is the most important thing, is to make the transitions easier. It's going to make your playing a lot better, even if that means you have to learn the same chord more than one way, okay? So, because as you can see, going from this C to this G, I've only got to take these 2 fingers, move them up a string each, and then put my pinky down. This is such an easier transition than trying to do this whole thing and move my entire shape. Okay, so learning chords to make the transitions easier is always very, very important. All right, so those are the chords we're going to be using. Very easy, just the 1, 4, 5, and 6 of the scale. For the strum pattern, I'm going to be using the driving pattern. And this is a very easy 4-beat strum pattern. We just got 4 down strums with an up strum after beat 4. We also want to put emphasis on 1 and 3. So every other beat, we're going to strum harder. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay, that's our pattern. And we're just going to do that on repeat. You can always, if you're not familiar with this pattern, just mute your strings and practice it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Get yourself comfortable with that pattern, and then you can try to apply it to a song. Okay? When we start the song off, we are starting it off on an A minor. You might wonder, why is the song not in the key of A minor? Well, A minor is the relative minor to the C chord family, so they have the exact same chords and the exact same notes. So if there's a song in A minor, it's the same chords as the C chord family. Okay, so we're using those same chords as the C chord family here for this song. Okay, yeah, so all the chords, like for the verses, each chord is going to be lasting for 2 measures. Okay, so we have 2 measures and then a switch. Okay, so that really helps, that's nice and simple for us to memorize. When we get to the last line, that's going to switch. We're going to go to 1 measure each. F for 1, C for 1, G for 1, A minor for 1, F for 1, C for 1, and then G for 2. When we get to that chorus, we have back to 1 each. Okay, 1 chord, 1 measure for each chord when we get to that chorus. Okay, so that's kind of the differentiator between the verses and the chorus. The verses, our chords are 2 measures for the most part until we get to that last line. For the verses, they're 1 measure each. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this song. Very, very straightforward and relatively simple. But if you do have any questions, feel free to post your questions in the comment section of this post on my Patreon page. Again, you can click up there to head over and check that out. I do answer all of my patrons' questions. And until next time, take care.